Hey guys, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today, you guys can see from the title that we are doing a speed build, which I have named Wisteria Manor. This is a collab with Ashley, also known as Wisteria, and if you guys say that you didn't see this coming, I don't know where you guys have been. Apparently you're like Patrick Star and living under a rock. Because Ashley and I have been friends now for, oh goodness, I don't even know how long it's been. But we've been talking about this collab for at least 2 months. And I am super excited about it. I had a lot of fun doing this house. It ends up being very different because I wanted to challenge myself. We had the idea of like doing something spooky because if you guys know Ashley, like spooky is like her vibe. That's just like, that's her. And so I figured, you know, why not? We started planning this, I think it was maybe even August. And we just kind of ended up putting it off a little bit, which is perfectly fine by me because I got busy. And I still had time to make this work, obviously, because you guys are seeing this video. But we decided, you know what, it's now October. This video theme fits better for October. So we're going to go with having like a spooky October collab. So Ashley is going to be making the family that's going to be living in this house. I think she said it was 2 parents, a teen, and then a toddler. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. So that was kind of what I did this based off of. With this first little bit you guys are seeing, I did this back probably July, August. I don't know, it was a lot earlier than when you guys are seeing this. Because I was getting like, I just had a lot of ideas whenever we were talking about this, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to jump in a game, see what I can come up with, and that's what I did. So I'm currently like suffering from my voice. I don't know why, but there's like something really weird up with my voice today whenever I'm filming this. Like I feel perfectly fine, it's just my voice is like not in the mood to be talking. Could very well be because this is my first time talking today. I got up and I edited this video down. So the footage originally I think was 4.5 or 5 hours of footage. So I edited quite a bit out, and then I obviously sped it up because we're only at like 15 minutes or so. So I feel like I did a fairly good job with the editing. Some things you guys aren't going to be seeing on camera just because it either took me too long or I didn't film it and I edited it out. But I tried to use as much supernatural stuff as I possibly could. I felt like that would be what would fit the theme of this house the best. And I don't end up keeping the house white, which you guys can probably see from the thumbnail. And I don't keep my roof like that. So I don't think I have the roofing on camera, but I went in here, added in the little like fog things because I felt like that'd be fun. And it would make it a little bit more spooky. And I don't know, I felt like it fit with the theme of this house. For some reason, that was just kind of what I was going with. And then this is me trying to add in terrain paint as like a pathway and not being able to see what I'm doing because of the fog. But that was why I kind of used my little trick there for the shapes and everything. But yeah, I don't know, I really like this house. I had a lot of fun with it. And it's really different compared to the speed builds that I normally do. And I love that I got the opportunity to do this with Ashley because I've been watching Ashley for longer than I had my channel, like longer than I've had my channel. I discovered her, I don't remember when, it was probably early 2015 maybe. I don't know. But okay, so I'm going to pause for a second. Upstairs, I'm missing floor tiles. Did that on purpose. Felt like it would add a little bit of a spooky vibe. But, yeah, I've been watching Ashley longer than I've had my channel. And instead of being, like, just now being, like, a supporter, I'm now, like, a friend supporting friends kind of thing. And I love it. Makes me super happy. And I'm super grateful to be able to call her one of my friends. So downstairs, I have the hidden library door, and then I just placed the same matching bookshelf beside it so it didn't look like it was out of place. One thing I should mention before this doesn't cross my mind again, because it just did, I am going to have this house up for download. The only thing is, one of the rooms is going to be missing. I go in and I add in a second bedroom upstairs, and every single time, I don't know why, but literally every single time I finish that room and then I would go back into Edit Town to save it, my game would crash. And it only does it once I add this room on. So honestly, no idea what's up with that, but clearly there's something. I do end up making it work, like on here. I can film it, but exporting, it's not going to be there. So if you guys download this house, I'm sorry, you're going to be missing a room. I don't know if you guys got the chance there to see my little roofing that I had, because I did end up changing it. I ended up using one of the weird like curvature roofs that I don't normally use. You guys are going to see me here. I struggle trying to figure out how I wanted this room to be shaped. I do end up figuring it out, but I was trying to like figure out what I wanted to do with this room down here, and I started off making it as like a kid's bedroom, and then that ends up changing, so you guys will see that. There's actually something that I add to this room later on that I added just for the creepy factor of it, and didn't even know that Ashley was planning on doing like a toddler for her family. So I didn't have to change that out, which is fantastic. You guys will see whenever we get there. But this room here that I'm adding on now, you guys are going to see I add it on multiple times. I guess I actually cut it out in editing because of that. But I downloaded this little custom content here that's from Around the Sims 3. It was a version from the City Living stuff for Sims 4, I think it was. Was it City Living that came with all that stuff? But I figured it went perfectly with this house, so I figured we'd go ahead and utilize it. My kitchen, I was kind of thinking the green on the walls was kind of like a mold or something, but I feel like it's too bright. Do I darken it down? Do I? I guess I do. By the looks of what I just did, I darkened it down. But I struggled with this kitchen because I had an idea. I was wanting to try and make it look like the countertops were moldy. And do you think I could do it? No. Because I ended up with like this weird pattern here that we have now. And it's not that cute. See, I don't have that room up here now. So I ended up just kind of going without that room for a bit. I think it's added in the very last clip of this video, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I just kind of fooled around with this house, trying to make it as spooky as I possibly could. Because I had so many ideas, but I didn't know how to get them to work in game. It was a bit of a struggle, but here I'm adding in my living room. I am so excited for you guys to see this video. I have been talking about this video on Twitter. I'm all over the place with this commentary. I am not sorry. But I've been talking about this video on Twitter for a bit, and like I tweeted last night. So I'm filming the voiceover on the 17th of October. So talked about this on Twitter last night about how I was jumping into game, and I was super excited for you guys to see this. And now you guys are finally getting to see it, and I'm so excited. And I haven't seen Ashley's family yet whenever I'm doing this, so I am super excited to see it. You guys can see, look, I added a little mouse hole back here. But I added some like creepy things over here from, I think it was Venus Princess. I think that's where I got this stuff. But you guys are going to see, like, I add in, like, a bunch of, like, scratches and, like, holes in the wall because for whatever reason, that's what I think of whenever I think, like, creepy or spooky. But I don't know. I really like this house. I feel like it'd be good for a supernatural family. It actually kind of has me in the mood to play with a supernatural family. I don't know. Like, I've got this weird, like, storyline in my head for this house. And I have since I started making it. So hopefully you guys love this house as much as I do. I really wish that I had like a better shot that you guys could see the roofing. I did actually go in here and add in some plants. They're not dead. They're like actually living plants. So look at me go. Not everything in this house is dead or like old. I tried to add in some plants to kind of fill up the space. I have a lot of paintings in this area too. I've got some like spider webs. There's one over there in the corner. So I don't know. I had a lot of fun with this. Just adding in those like minimalist details that the game doesn't actually have. So most of it is custom content, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, like I'm super happy that I downloaded it because I love how it came out. So this room up here ends up being the master bedroom. I kept kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do here. Because I had this like big empty, like not big and empty, but like this awkward spot where the house kind of like shoots forward because I wanted to add in some detail. And I think I just ended up putting a bookshelf there and kind of calling it a day. You guys are going to see me fool around here and have a color scheme in this room that I ended up changing last night. So whenever we get there, you guys will see it is not the same. And then I have like this table here that I kind of wanted to add some stuff on just because I felt like it was kind of like a witchy vibe for some reason. I don't know. And then I added this crib here and I put in a locker. You guys are going to see the... You guys can see it here. I burnt the crib. I didn't have that on camera because I have to do that with like a certain mod or something. I can't remember what it's called. But I burnt the crib and I had a lot of fun with that because I was like, this kind of adds in a bit of a story. Like, what happened to make this crib like singed? And it ends up being in the room that's hidden. So it's like behind like the library bookshelf door, if you guys know the one that I'm meaning. I think it's from Supernatural. But yeah, so it's like in behind there. So it kind of adds in like a story of like what happened. Why is this hidden from everything else? There's not a normal doorway here. What are they hiding? And there's like a singed crib. And I had so much fun with that. I decided I was going to try and add in like glass floor here. That doesn't end up staying. I got rid of that. I was trying to be like super cool, and I didn't end up liking it. I do go in though and add LED lighting, and it's super different. But yeah, I decided, you know what, we're gonna go with the creepy vibes. We're gonna add some LED light. I tried out some different colors and didn't end up liking it. So majority of this house, I think, ends up being a LED lighting. But there you guys kind of got to see my roofing. I really liked my roof and how it came out. I did go in here and add some curtains that I ended up like blacking out the room because it kind of like hides it. Like you guys can see from here, I checked on the outside. It hides it off, which was a lot of fun. I started trying to fool around with the lighting again. Just ended up going with the LED. That's what I liked. But there's my little roof. Look at how cool it is. It kind of reminds me of like a witch hat. I added in some more fog and things. But here we're about to jump into this clip from last night. So this room here is the one that I'm talking about that's not there. Whenever it's in the download file down below. This room isn't there. I tried. For whatever reason, it didn't end up like staying. It crashes every single time I try. And then the color scheme that I have for the master bedroom that I change in this clip here too. It's not going to be like that whenever you download it either. So you guys are getting like the original version that I had because it won't let me save it. Which is honestly like really annoying because I liked how this came out last night a lot more than what I originally had. I tried to make it seem like there was like spider webs on the bedding, and then I had like some scratched wood, and then I fooled around with a little bunny mat trying to make it look like it was all scratched up. I just ended up going with like the one that looks like he's upside down. And then I had some like little creepy things on the wall here, and then I added in this little portrait over here. And then I fooled around with some curtains. You guys are going to see that here. There's a lot of fooling around with curtains. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video, you guys, because this was the last thing that I did. was this, and then I went in and changed the color scheme for the master bedroom. So I think I ended up only putting one curtain in here, and I think it's this one, and I just made it black. But here I'm going to jump in and change up what I had on the bed over here, and just kind of how the bed looked in general, because that was just kind of what I was feeling. But you guys should definitely go ahead and check out Ashley's video. I will have it linked down below. Thank you, Ashley, for collaborating with me on this video. And if you guys liked this video, you can go ahead and hit that like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and subscribe. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.